All right, I was just gonna fix a light that doesn't work. See, that one's on, this one's not. And then I stumbled across something that, guys, I don't even know what to think anymore. All right, I pulled the tape off, and this is how the wires were connected in here. Like, all right, who in their right mind thought, let's just wrap them along like this and then put tape over them, and that's good enough? I don't think it's good enough. So, and I got a light to fix anyway, so I'm gonna change this up just a little bit here, because, well, that's not gonna work. That's like, I'm known every now and again to require a fairly odd solution. You know, when you do roadside fixes on your stuff, you might be a little bit janky every now and again until you get it, just to get it back to your shop. You know, you make it work just enough to get it back to a professional, and that's all. You know, that'll work, but not under that circumstances. That's just a little bit too extreme. So we're going to replace this plug, we're going to replace that light, and we're going to hopefully do a little bit better of a job than what these guys had done when they set it up. So, key detail, these plugs with the 3 wires on them, they're not that expensive. You can get them at pretty much every truck stop you stop at, and I'd recommend heat shrink connectors. You're gonna save yourself a lot of hassle with that, because, you know, it's one thing if you're heading back to your shop that day, but I'm halfway across the country from mine, so that's not gonna, you know, this has to work until I can get there. We just can't be having these kind of things. Like, whoever thought that what they did here was acceptable, I'm not okay with that myself. But then again, maybe that's kind of why they were going out of business and selling the equipment in the first place. I mean, that's a whole nother topic we could talk about sometime, is the perks of buying used or the perks of buying new, and, you know, kind of what you want to do there. Like, it's all, that's a personal preference, and that's a huge topic, so we'll save that. But for the time being, I just want my lights to work, and ideally to get me back to where I need to go without being a rolling violation. You know, it's kind of nice if you can see my running lights, see my brake lights, signals, all those things, you know, so that you can know what I'm gonna do. That way at least one of us knows what's going on, you know. And the beauty of these heat shrink operations is just a little bit of heat, it's sealed up. That'll make it last a lot longer before you get these weather related issues. You try not to burn the wires while you're doing this, but it's a slightly windy day and I'm impatient because places to go, things to do, my clock is ticking, but I'm not about to drive around with the lights out. That's, you know, you don't want to be that guy. Don't be a rolling violation if you can help it. Alright, now that we've done that, we can put our little grommet back in place. And I suppose we should have tested this light first, but usually the brand new ones work. Yep, there we go, we got light. Alright, and that is a quick wiring fix, and please do not be the guy who just twists wires together and tapes it. That is very unprofessional.